Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome to the Battle of Polytopia, which was actually the third place winner of the Google Play Indie Games contest in Europe. And after playing around, I can see why. It is insanely fun. It plays like a board game, well, a board game with tons of depth. At first I was thinking about just doing like a let's play sort of thing on here, but after playing a match and seeing how that lasted an entire hour, I just figured I would record a game and talk about its perks while I'm showing off the game in the background. Before we continue, I should mention that this is a sponsored video, and if you would like to check out this game yourself, there would be a link in the description down below. This game is available for Android and iOS, so if you have any sort of phone at all, you definitely should give it a try. Well, you know, except those flip phones. I guess they don't have enough RAM. So the style of this first match I'm playing is play until you're the last one alive. You can have, I believe, up to 4 opponents, and I think you can actually get even more opponents than that as you progress through the game, but we're starting off with just 1 versus 1. So there is me here and one other opponent hidden in those clouds. I take my time getting familiar with what's going on with the board. You can see we have a skill tree with tons of different like abilities to be able to climb mountains, to be able to make forests, to be able to harvest fields, to be able to hunt, building towns, training troops. It's all very intricate, but still plays very similar to a board game, like I said. Here we are a little bit later in the game. As you can see, I've expanded my territory a bit. Those yellow lines you see are like my area. That's where I can connect roads, plant, make forests, harvest stuff. I can go out of this yellow border, but to do that I need special abilities, like the ability to build a port so I can go on a ship and get to the next island. About 20 minutes into the match now, just looking at my skill tree and seeing what I can get. And as you can see, we have built a port and we can expand our like vision range and see what the next town is. You can see there is a town down there guarded by a couple of lowly little soldiers, so we're gonna try and kill them and take the town. So now that we've taken the town, you can see there's another little yellow box. That's like our territory. We can do things in there. Outside of our territory, we can't do much besides like walk there and attack other enemies. And we are starting to see the enemy territory now. Down there in the black square are the enemies. There's actually only one like opponent, but of course all the little dudes that they made, you can kill them and attack them and conquer their villages like that. About 25 minutes into the match now, and this city down there has been giving me a lot of trouble. I'm eventually just gonna rush in with all my units and just kind of brute force it, because we're in second place now. As you can see down there in the game stats, it says we're second. Apparently they have more points than we do, so we need to start being a little bit more offensive perhaps, because if we can capture that city there, then we'll have a big advantage, because then we'll have the majority of the land, the resources, the star income. That's actually something I forgot to mention is the stars. The stars are your currency. They're what you need to do everything pretty much. And of course, the bigger your towns are, the more you expand, the more like farms and forest sanctuaries and all that stuff you have, the more star income you have, the more troops you can make. So getting as much territory as you can as early as possible, of course, is really good. About 35 minutes in now, and I still haven't captured that damn city. They are really protecting it, and we are actually starting to get sort of flanked from above. Not really flanked, but you know what I mean. They're starting to come from above now in their battleships and trying to steal our towns up there, so we also have to pay attention to what's going on up there. 40 minutes in now, and we are about to finally take over that city down there. I have one of my troops on it. If he can survive the next turn, then he can capture the city and it'll be mine, and I'll get that territory. I'll get everything in that area, the farms, all that good stuff. So let's see if he can survive. If not, nope, I think he's going to die. But it's okay, we still have lots of troops on the border. We have some archers over there. We can try and kill the one that's on it, and we will take that city. Also a bit of action up there happening now. They have sent out a battleship. There are also some special constructions like this Gate of Power, for example. Sometimes those come with perks, or you have to do certain things to access them, and they are quite powerful as well. Adds a little bit more strategic depth in there. Also, if you keep a unit alive long enough, they'll get something called the Veteran status. It's kind of like an upgrade. It doesn't actually cost anything. It just like gives them more health and maybe more attack power. I'm not sure about the attack power, but it for sure at least gives them more health. And this is the moment now where I am about to take the city. I have not only one of my units on their town, but I also have several surrounding. So even if they do somehow kill my unit in their turn, I'll have others to back them up. And there it is, captured. I think we pretty much have this match in the bag. There's maybe like 2 more cities to take over, and then he'll be wiped off the face of the earth, and I will be crowned victorious. As I move my units closer to the edge of my border, the clouds disappear, and we can see where the next city lies, actually very close to this one. With their forces weakened and their territory growing ever smaller, it's not any issue just to go in there, force my way in, and just take their city. So the enemy only has 1 city left to their name. After I take that, they're going to be wiped from the face of existence. So I had a little bit of fun and threw all of my guys into ships so I could just have like a big battleship war, destroying it like that. And I had like the one little dude down there on the ground to actually capture the place after everyone's dead. I even got my super unit into a ship, and of course his health carries over, so a very dangerous ship there. You can also upgrade the ships, make them battleships. I think that also requires a perk or something within the skill tree, but battleships are pretty damn dangerous. And there you can see my little battleship army killing everyone over there, and then my little dude on the ground just walks over nonchalantly, steals the last city, and deletes my opponent from the planet. And there it is. You have destroyed Barter. You have destroyed all opposing tribes since there was only one. City captured. And now I have a choice to either just like continue building my stuff here if I wanted to, or just finish the game. I decided to go ahead and finish the game. It was a hard fought battle. I need some rest. So I later found out that I could maybe get more stars if I developed everything and all that. Because here you can see the statistics, and I only got 1 star, 70% needed for next star, final rating. Well, since I was on easy mode, the difficulty rating was only 20%. I did destroy all the tribes, battle skills. Okay, so I'm not too sure if post-win developing would actually help your score there. Probably not. Regardless, that was the Battle of Polytopia. Really fun game. I had a good experience with it. Once again, this video is sponsored, and if you'd like to check out Polytopia yourself, there would be a link in the description down below. Make sure to drop a like if you did enjoy. I would really appreciate it. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.